So in this video today, we are going to be going couponing. So if you're not familiar with what this is, when I was younger, I used to do all kinds of couponing. I watched that extreme couponing show on TLC, and I thought it was really awesome how people would go to stores, you know, using coupons and be getting stuff for pennies on the dollar, or in some cases, getting it for free. So I actually spent the morning lining up some deals here for some different offers we can take advantage of, and we're going to be getting some products that are actually going to be 100% free, and then some of them are just going to be slightly discounted. Now, as far as the coupons go, I printed all of these ones online. There's like many different sites where you can get them, and as far as finding the matchups, I use a site called the Crazy Coupon Lady, which I will link up in the description below. I'm not somebody who uses coupons other than doing this video, just because it is kind of time consuming and not really the best use of my time. But certainly when I was in a position where I didn't have the money that I had and I had to, you know, save every penny I could, using coupons is one of the easiest ways to save money on products that you actually need. So just to give you guys an idea, this is basically what these coupons look like. I printed them off on my computer. Some of them allow you to print two of the same coupon, some don't. So for example, this Purell coupon, I was able to print two different ones. And then these are essentially what the matchups look like. I just took the ones that I wanted to take advantage of, and I typed them out on a document and printed them out. And so now we're going to go to Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens, and hopefully they have these items in stock, and then we can take advantage of these deals. So we are on our way to our first stop now, which is going to be CVS. And it's really interesting because, like I said, I used to do couponing back when I was about 16 years old. And at that point in time, actually, my mom and I and my brother were living together, and we were actually on food stamps at that point in time. And so we really didn't have much wiggle room in the budget for, you know, groceries and supplies. So it was really important to like make the most of every dollar that we had. And so for me, you know, doing the couponing, it was a way for us to get maybe some name brand products that we wouldn't ordinarily be able to afford. And it was also a way to kind of, you know, help out my mom and, you know, support my family. So, I mean, luckily now I'm in a position where obviously I don't have to do couponing, and it's honestly not the best use of your time if you are, you know, doing other stuff in terms of, you know, making more money. But if you are trying to save money, I still think it's one of the easiest things that you can start doing to start, you know, working on your budget and not be spending as much money. All right, guys, so we just got to CVS. Here we're pretty much just buying two things here. One, we're buying the Rimmel eyebrow pencil, which sounds kind of weird, but it's basically going to be costing us next to nothing. And then I'm going to be buying some Tide detergent and some Tide Pods. And actually at the end of this video, we're going to end up probably donating most of this stuff. Maybe I'll keep some of the Tide, maybe not. But just for, you know, obviously I don't need Rimmel makeup, but you know, somebody out there may. And so it's a good item to bring to a shelter for a donation. I don't even know where to start. That's Revlon.
Revlon, but it's not what we're looking for.
The Rimmel eyebrow pencil. It's $2.97. It should be. I can look through here and see. I got a coupon for it. So we need to do, what have we got here? Tide Pod.
It was 92 to undercount.
And then a perfect. All right, so that's it. All right, so we just finished up our trip to CVS. We found everything we were looking for, which was awesome. So in total, we spent $20.10, and then we got $10 back in extra bucks, which is literally just like a $10 gift card I can use for anything at CVS. And so product-wise, I ended up getting a 100-ounce bottle of Tide, as well as the two eyebrow pencils, which, like I said, these were basically free when you factor in that extra buck. So these are just going to be a donation, and then a small package here of the Tide Pods. All right, guys, so we are now at stop number 2, Walgreens, and on our list is some Purell hand sanitizer. We're gonna get 2 Nestle single-serve candy bars, and then 1 thing of Purex detergent. Now, 2 of these coupons should be stored on my phone under my phone number. Hopefully they can retrieve those, because they actually, with Walgreens, they don't give you printable coupons. They do them online through your phone. But yeah, if not, then I'll at least be able to get that Purell hand sanitizer. So let's go ahead and see what they have in stock. Oh, here we go, 39 cents for the Butterfingers. So these are originally $3.79. They're on sale for $1.99, and we have a $1 off coupon. So these are literally going to cost us 99 cents. This is going to be the cheapest one. We literally spent $3.71. When I get home, I'll go through a more comprehensive list of what everything cost, but I just wanted to show you guys what we ended up picking up. First of all, we got this bottle of Purex detergent, and then we got not one, but 2 Purell hand sanitizers, which obviously these are going to be a great item to donate for back to school season, and then 2 Butterfinger candy bars, all for like $3.70. All right guys, so we're at spot number 3 now, which is Walmart. Got like 5 items to grab here, and then that's going to wrap up our little couponing session, and then we'll go back to my place and lay everything out and go through the dollar amount of what I paid for everything I picked up today. So this is going to be literally totally free because it's $2.97 and we got about $3 off. Oh no, this is the one right here. Let's take $2.88. Alright guys, so we are back from our first ever couponing experience. If you guys are still sticking around at this point in the video, make sure you drop a like for the YouTube algorithm. That simple act really does help out and allows these videos to get shared with other people out there. But that being said, this is what we got in front of us here. I'm going to go through item by item and talk about how much we paid for these things. And then at the end, we're going to total it all up and talk about how much we paid versus what all this stuff is worth. And then at the end, you ultimately can decide whether or not couponing seems to be worth it for you. So right off the bat here, let's start with CVS because that was the first place we went to. And we bought these 2 Rimmel eyebrow pencils. Now, like I said, I'm gonna donate these because I have literally absolutely no use for these. But these were $4.69 per item, and I had a $3 off coupon. And then after we bought them, I also got a $5 extra buck. So essentially we paid $6.38, and then we got $5 back. So it was about $1.38 for 2 eyebrow pencils that we're going to donate. Okay, so next up from CVS, we bought this bottle of Tide, as well as the Tide Pods, both of which were on sale. So starting off with the 100-ounce bottle of Tide, it was $9.94 being the sale price, and then we had a coupon for $2 off, so it was actually costing us only $7.74. Then this one is actually an even better deal. It was originally $7.29 on sale for $4.94. A $3 off coupon, this ended up costing us $1.94. And then by buying those 2 products, we ended up with another $5 extra buck. So this cost about somewhere around $6 for 2 things of Tide. So all in from CVS for the 2 eyebrow pencils and the Tide, we ended up spending $20.10, got $10 back immediately. So for the 2 things of Tide and the 2 eyebrow pencils, it cost us $10.10. Okay, so next up we went to Walgreens, and that is where we got the 2 things of hand sanitizer, as well as the Purex laundry detergent and the 2 Butterfingers. So these right here were originally $3.79 a piece, on sale for $1.99, and then we had $1 off coupons, so we paid 99 cents for each one of these hand sanitizers. Next up, the 2 Butterfingers here. These were 39 cents a piece for a total of 78 cents, and then we had a 50-cent off coupon. So those 2 Butterfingers cost us 28 cents or 14 cents a piece for a candy bar that originally sells for probably somewhere around 99 cents for retail value. And then the third item here, this Purex laundry detergent, this was on sale for $1.98, and then we had a $1 off coupon, so this was a total of 98 cents. So in total at Walgreens, we spent $3.71 for the laundry detergent, 2 hand sanitizers, and 2 Butterfingers. And then finally, we went to Walmart. Now, we actually did really well at the other places. We found everything we were looking for, but at Walmart, we missed out on 2 items. There was supposed to be a command hook that was going to be 97 cents. We just couldn't find it, and I really had no use for that anyway, so I didn't use that coupon because I would have ended up having to pay like 50 cents for one instead. So we didn't buy that. And then the S&W beans we were going to get, they didn't carry that brand here in New York. But we ended up getting the Bic razors, the Persil laundry detergent, and then this eyeshadow here. So as far as the Bic razors go, these were $2.88. We used a $2 off coupon, so this ran us 88 cents. This laundry detergent was $4.94. We had a $3 off coupon, so this only cost us $1.94. And this actually, they paid us 3 cents to leave the store with, which is kind of crazy. But the eyeshadow was $2.97. We used a $3 coupon, so we actually got a 3-cent credit towards the purchase of the other items. So our grand total from Walmart was $3.55. Okay, so starting off with Walmart here, the retail value of these 3 items is $10.79. What we paid was $2.79, so we saved 75%. Next up with Walgreens here, the retail value of these items was $16.35, and we paid $3.24, so we saved 80%. And then finally with CVS here, the retail value was $33.16. We paid $10.10 once you factor in the extra bucks, which I'll use to buy stuff I was going to already buy. So that was 70% savings. Okay, so the grand total here for all the items that we bought was $60.30. We ended up paying $16.13 for everything you see here, meaning that we saved 73% by printing out coupons and buying this stuff with coupons. So at the end of the day, most of the items that I bought here are actually things I'm going to use. I'll probably hold on to all of this laundry detergent because I don't really care at the end of the day what brand that I use. Obviously, I'm going to donate the razors, I'm going to donate the hand sanitizer, I'm going to donate the candy bars, as well as the makeup. But that's the thing with couponing, is as long as you're buying stuff that you're actually going to use, it can be a really effective way to save money. I mean, I average probably at least 50 to 60% off retail on laundry detergent, which is something that we are using every single day, or at least every single week, depending on when you do laundry. And the other thing is too, because I used to do a ton of couponing with my mom, you can almost always get body wash, deodorant, toothpaste, toiletries for free. So if you wait for the right deals and you save your coupons up, you can literally be walking out of the store with free products. I mean, for example, we took this out of Walmart for a 3-cent profit, as crazy as that sounds. But anyways, guys, that is going to wrap up this video. Is couponing worth it? In my opinion, absolutely. But is it the best use of my time? Probably not, just because, you know, to save $45, it took me about 2 hours, and I can just spend my time, you know, focusing on creating videos or creating blog content that will ultimately make me more money. But if you are in a position where, you know, you are saving every penny, or like I was, you know, when I was 16, we were using food stamps, trying to make the most of the money, that is when couponing really does make sense. And it doesn't take a lot of effort. I literally just printed coupons off the internet, went on the Crazy Coupon Lady to match up deals, made up a little list, and went shopping, and, you know, saved 73%. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.